Hi everyone, and this is my 6th video, y'all. I hope everyone's liked the videos I've uploaded so far. So before we get into today's video, I would like to say that I cut out a lot of things when I'm editing, so if you want to, then you can just watch the original video on Cooling's channel, and I'll of course put a link to it in the description as well as the comments. So today we'll be doing anime faces, and the position is front view. So let's get into the video.
You can adjust how old your character looks by changing the position of the eyes. If you want your character to look young, draw the eyes a little bit lower, and if you want them to look old, draw it higher. Draw a diagonal line, then connect it to the chin using a curvy line for the jawline.
So I started with a vertical line in the middle, and of course it's not straight because I can never hold my ruler straight ever since I was in high school. As for the circle, you could use something small and round to draw it. However, if you want to do it freehand, then what I normally do is draw a vertical line in the middle and then draw a bunch of random squiggly circles around it. Then I press down a little harder on my pencil and brighten the squiggly that looks closest to a circle. And that's how you get a semi-decent circle. Next, I drew the horizontal line at the bottom like she did in her video, even if I don't know what it's there for. Then I did both diagonal lines and connected it to the chin. Then I got an almond face.
Eyes are one eye apart. The nose and the mouth, however, vary from art style to art style and person to person. So draw the eyes in the middle. If you don't know where to place it, draw an imaginary eye in the middle of the vertical line. It's gonna be your guide to drawing symmetrical eyes. So now we're just gonna follow the 50-50-50 rule and draw the nose and the mouth. Next up, the top of the ears are actually aligned with the eyes, while the bottom is aligned with the nose. So I'm just gonna estimate where the hairline is.
So I didn't follow the 50-50 rule. You can definitely see that I started to in the beginning, but without actual measurements and numbers, I just gave up fairly quickly. And you can argue that I could have measured it myself, but I didn't want to. So this is where you can see that I cannot do anything in a straight line. So we've got 3 simple curved shapes in the middle of the face, and I still didn't get it right away. You'd see me erase it a lot of times and draw it in different positions, but by the end of it, I decided to move it down some. Then I indicated where the nose is, as well as the mouth. By this time, I wasn't even thinking of the 50-50 rule. I just threw everything where I wanted it to be, or I don't know, man, my brain wasn't trying hard to remember it. And I'm not really complaining because I hate doing a lot of work anyways. And it still came out looking decent in the end.
So now, all that's left to do is clean up the sketch. I simply just erased the guidelines and drew on some details on the eyes.
So I cut out most of the erasing because it was long and boring, but you can see that I erased the eyes and brought it down a little bit more. And now my head is looking like a cute little kind dude. I drew on the eyes, nose, and mouth, and then started to try to correct the jawline, but it looked awful, so I just put it back to the way it was. Then I started drawing the eyes to make it look more like, you know, eyes. And I have to say, this looks way better than the first time I've ever tried to draw an anime person without any tutorial or anything. I mean, it's pretty dumb to do that, but I still tried it because I'm awesome. It makes me feel like I made a good decision when I decided to upload my journey, because I definitely would have abandoned this art style already. I drew on the eyelids and the eyebrows, and everything takes me 100 years to finish, so I definitely have to work on my speed. So I originally was going to ink the whole drawing, but after doing it with the pupils, I didn't like how it looked and decided against it. And I also feel like it would have made the face look really empty if I did. Then I brightened his face a little more and got one of those guys in old anime with faces that looks like this. Then I drew the hair next, and I didn't want the hairstyle that she was drawing, so I winged it, and I gave him, is that a bowl cut, I think? I gave him a cowlick because I love cowlicks. decided to shade in some lips because I got curious. And there it is. I dubbed the Yuki. So what did you guys think? I didn't follow all the rules, but it still ended up looking like a human, and I had fun. If you like this video, then please leave a like and consider subscribing for more content like this. And I hope I see you in the next video.